Welcome to another edition of Swim Easy Speed. Today we're going to look at how much training for a marathon or ultra marathon swim. And what we mean by that is starting at around 10K. That's a marathon swim. So that's the Olympic distance marathon swim is a 10-kilometer swim starting about 6.2 miles. We go beyond that, then we start to get into a little bit more of a fuzzy area, the break between marathon and ultra marathon. For our argument today, we're going to say about 20K is up to a marathon swim. Beyond that is ultra marathon. And we're going to look at the in general training. This tends to get pretty specific, especially on the what race you're thinking about tackling. There's a lot of factors that can go into that, how much time you have to train. So that's what we want to look at. We're not looking at what an Olympic level open water swimmer would train. So should you train in open water or just race only? So here, again, it's all about your goals. If you like swimming in open water, you want to go do it, you can train that way for an open water swim. It's not the best way to do it if you're looking for performance gains. You're also going to increase your risk of shoulder injury, and your technique will definitely get less efficient by doing a lot of open water swimming, just a lot of straight swimming. So that would be one thing that we'd probably, if you're looking for performance gains, that you'd want to avoid. And you'd want to do the majority of your training in the pool, and go and do some races, build up some experience with races and being in a race environment. So I'm not the only one that thinks like that. So here's an article that came out with Jordan Wilimovsky. He was a 4-time world championship open water medalist. He said, the best place to train is in chlorinated waters. And that's a philosophy that most all elite open water swimmers practice. And it's just because the pool is a much more controlled clinical environment where we can do replication and really develop precise technique and precise pace, which is what we want. So, what does the training look like for a marathon swim? So, we're talking, you can see them at Olympics and world championships. The swims sometimes happen in lakes, rivers, oceans, and even pools. They'll have postal swims where you can do a 10K and send in your time. So what we're looking at in terms of frequency, you're 5 to 6 times a week. You always want to start with a really good strength and conditioning program. That's going to help you avoid injury as the training builds up to greater and greater volume. But you're 18 to 25,000 a week, 3 to 5,000 per practice. And remember, this is all build again. We're not starting there and just going 6 months like this. When we start to go beyond that, and we get into ultra marathon swims, where we're talking channel crossings, some really long solo swims where, they can be in the 25, 30, 40 mile range. The training is going to change a little bit. You're going to obviously go more frequency. Again, you're going to start with a good strength and conditioning program. 6 to 9 times a week, 30 to 40,000 per week, 3,500 to 5,500 per practice. So you're going to be doing some doubles, and you're just going to want to really focus on trying to maintain the best possible stroke the whole time and not break down too much. So as always, thank you for tuning in. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Those things help the channel out greatly, and I can continue to put out content for all of you to enjoy. Thanks again.